The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the rolling hills that stretched out before them. A gentle breeze rustled through the trees, carrying with it the sweet scent of wildflowers and fresh-cut grass. It was in this idyllic setting that two estranged siblings found themselves drawn back into each other's lives by the irresistible pull of desire and attraction that had simmered beneath the surface for years. Ella had always been the responsible one, the one who followed the rules and did what was expected of her. She had carved out a successful career in finance and settled down with a loving partner who shared her values and ambitions. But despite it all, there was an emptiness within her that could not be filled by mere success or companionship. Her brother, Jack, was the wild child, the one who had always been prone to taking risks and living life on the edge. He had spent years traveling the world, chasing adventure and excitement wherever he could find it. But now, as he stood on the cusp of 30, he found himself yearning for something more substantial, something that would give his restless heart a sense of permanence. It was in this state of longing that they found themselves drawn back to their childhood home, a quaint cottage nestled among the trees and surrounded by fields of green. The memories of their youth came flooding back, each one bringing with it a wave of nostalgia and desire. As they wandered through the house, touching familiar objects and breathing in the scent of old memories, they began to realize that what they had been searching for all these years was not some distant horizon or unattainable ideal, but rather the connection they had once shared as siblings. And with this realization came a newfound sense of hope and possibility. Over the next few days, Jack and Ella explored their desires and challenges together, navigating the waters of their shared history and mutual attraction with cautious curiosity. They spoke openly about their fears and dreams, their hopes and regrets, and slowly but surely, they began to forge a bond that was deeper than anything either of them had ever experienced. As the days turned into weeks, Jack and Ella found themselves falling further and further under each other's spell. The passion between them burned hot and fierce, consuming them both in ways they could never have anticipated. With every kiss and touch, they felt their hearts growing stronger, more resilient in the face of life's uncertainties. But even as they reveled in the depths of their connection, they knew that there were obstacles to overcome, barriers that stood between them and the life they longed for. Ella's partner was a constant reminder of the world she had left behind, while Jack's wanderlust threatened to pull him away from the one thing he had been searching for all these years. And so it was that they found themselves standing on the precipice of a new beginning, their hearts heavy with the weight of what lay ahead. But even as they faced the unknown together, they knew that they would always have each other, bound by the ties that had brought them back together after all those years apart. For in the end, it was not just desire and attraction that had drawn them back into each other's lives, but something deeper, more profound, a connection that transcended time and space, weaving its way through the fabric of their being until they were one. And with this knowledge came a sense of peace and contentment that they had never before experienced. As the sun set on another day, casting its golden light over the rolling hills, Jack and Ella stood hand in hand, watching as the world outside slipped away into darkness. And though there would be challenges to face and obstacles to overcome, they knew that they could weather any storm as long as they had each other. For it was in this moment, amid the quiet beauty of their surroundings, that they realized just how powerful love could be, a force that could bind even the most estranged of souls and bring them back into the light. And with this knowledge came a sense of hope and possibility that would sustain them through whatever lay ahead. The end.